All right, what is going on out there, YouTube? How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the random Sunday stream. I know it's not a usual night we do streaming, but figure why not? I've got some stuff to do, and why not kind of chill with you guys and do it? So figure just turn the camera on. Screw it. What up, Zooty? How's it going, my friend? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, like I said, I've got some collections coming in from Goodwill. I actually have a lot of collections coming in this for the next week. I probably have collections every single day, damn near, coming in from Goodwill all this next week. So today's no different. We've got these stuff in yesterday, I think it was, maybe Friday, Saturday or Friday, maybe both. So we got a few different things. We've got a couple different collections from a couple different Goodwills. I've got 3 lots from one location and 1 lot from another location. So, good little bit of stuff to go through for sure. What's up, Kevin? You can see my comment. Bet. Yeah, I can see your comment. Yeah, I can see your comment. Of course I can see your comment. Why couldn't I be able to see your comment? Someone was on my live the other night spamming was hiding from me and my mods. Ever since that live, my comments are hidden on my friends' long form lives. That's crazy. Can't figure out what happened. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, no, I can definitely read all that, my friend. That's wild. Huh. I wonder if you got into some sort of negative thing with YouTube or something. They put you on a list. You're on a list somewhere, man. Ooh. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. You might have to contact YouTube about that. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's kind of strange. It's kind of strange. I don't know how you'd rectify it. Same thing happened to the person who told me they were spamming. That's wild. The only thing that I know differences as far as streaming goes is whenever you start a stream, it always puts you just in top comments. You're never put into all comments on your own. You actually have to go into the settings and select all comments. But I've found, honestly, the all comment option ends up just having all of the people that are spamming on there that you're going to see. If you don't have the all comment option on, I think you see those people a little less frequently. Yeah, I did on Twitter trying to get it sorted. That's so crazy. Back to portrait. Yeah, definitely back to portrait, Kevin. Yeah, we doing that portrait stuff. Your mirror looks so crystal clear. Yeah, yes, Brooks. I realized that it had some spat on it, and I got a good little buff into it. It's nice and clean now. It was looking rough the last live. My goodness. I didn't realize it would have been so bad. I don't clean it. I do videos, I do shorts, I do lives here, and I spat. We all do when we talk. And yeah, I just didn't realize it had gotten so bad until I had started that live. And I saw it, man. It was there. It is what it is now, though. Yeah, like I said, we're going to process a couple different collections. I've got some packs to open too. Figured, screw it. You know what? Open up a few packs, just kind of hang out, treat myself a little bit. You got to treat yourself. We should have hashtagged that. Treat yourself. And, figure anybody might want to pop in and hang out. Brooks, I'm actually surprised you're not over there at PokePastor's stream. I figure that most people that I might see over here from that kind of crowd would be over there instead. So I'm surprised by that. Appreciate you popping in. I still got your binder somewhere. Yeah. So I just recently listed a bunch of stuff that I got from Goodwill. I don't know if anybody was on my last live where I was processing a collection from Goodwill. I was going through a Pokemon Go tin, and I paid $32 and change for that Pokemon Go tin. Well, I just recently listed the bulk of the stuff from that tin today, outside of maybe a couple random cards that I put away because of their condition being weird, or I added them to artist cards. I pulled different artists, Komiya, Yukimori, Sako Ito, and Shinji Kanza. So any of those I always pull and start their own little piles with. And then certain reverse hollows I'll pull and put them in the reverse pile area. So outside of those random kind of ones, those little cheap cards that I would list on my eBay, the bulk group of stuff that I got out of that Pokemon 10, that Pokemon Go 10 that I paid like $32 and change for, ended up being $467 in value that I have it listed. It'll be up on my eBay come Tuesday. Kind of trying to get back into regularly listing again and hoping that maybe that'll help improve my sales a little bit, because my sales just been in the toilet with eBay. I've been trying to do different sales and everything, I'm doing 15% off right now on my eBay. Almost everything on my eBay is 15% off. Everything $1.95 and more. So only my like cheap cards aren't 15% off because there's not much room for those. Really great time to save a lot right now on my eBay for sure. But even with that, doing that sale, I have really still did not have the best of sales this weekend. It's still, I'm down like 25% in sales right now, this month to last month. And then last month, I wouldn't even say was my best either. So I'm probably down 20 to 30% in sales for sure. I'm down, my click-through rate is down like 32% on eBay. It's a lot. I mean, it's a lot. It's substantial. For anybody who keeps track of that kind of stuff, for anybody who sells, that's a lot. It's a big drop. Yeah, I definitely got some nice stuff. Do you do TCG too or just eBay? I'll check it out. Yeah, I do TCG too, but I don't have I'm not a pro member on TCG, so I don't have a store over there. I just have my market. I'm just on Marketplace over there. But I do list on TCG. Anything on the TCG that I list is just going to be playable cards. Just going to be the cheaper, the trainer cards, the random Pokemon cards from different sets that are playable cards that have good value. Anything above a 50-cent EX is being put on eBay for sure. I was there, but you got notification that I was live. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I get that. Well, damn, I appreciate you popping in, Brooks. Yeah, I like to use TCG as like I said, a place to list my playable cards, the cards that people use to put in their decks, and then I kind of treat it as a wholesale space. I put like the cards that people need for their master sets on there. Obviously, I try to put a lot of different options from different sets, all the cards I can from different sets to hopefully supply people with the card they need for their master. But then I have the better Pokemon, the more relevant Pokemon, the Pokemon that people really want. Those all get pulled and put on my eBay. But you put them all on my eBay. Like, for instance, Prismatic. Prismatic has all the evolutions on them. I have so many evolution cards, it's ridiculous. I've gotten so much Prismatic bulk. I will never sell it all on eBay. It will just never happen. So I have, 10 copies of all the different ones or whatever we'll say. It's probably not that much. But we'll say I have 10 copies of all the different ones, the holo versions and the reverse holo versions from each EV holo and reverse holo on my eBay. Any of the extra ones, I'll just put them on TCG Player. And somebody will come through and they'll buy them all. They'll buy every single evolution card I have on my TCG Player, and then that's how it usually gets sold that way. And like I said, that's how I kind of treat it. It's like a wholesale space for me. But let's go ahead and see what we got to do tonight, right? Let's go ahead and get into doing something. We've had enough chit chat for a little bit. Like I said, I've got some packs open up. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get into that. We got a little Pokeball action that I've been wanting to get into. Had this Pokeball for a few weeks now, honestly. I can't remember when I got it. Maybe a month ago. And I don't really remember what packs are in these things. I want to say maybe there's a Phantasmal in here, maybe. Maybe it's Destin. Maybe there's Surging. Journey. I don't know. They are always changing these Pokeballs up. I mean, you can look at the number. You've always got the number on the Pokeball, and that number there, if you go and look it up, it'll tell you what pack selections you have in them. I just didn't do that. Oh, right. Never mind. Goodness gracious. Okay, Twilight. All right. I'm okay with Twilight. Perfect Order, Twilight, and Sturging. That's such a weird group. You know what I mean? That's just such a strange group of packs. I don't know, right? Look at us. We're already at 6 likes, y'all. I haven't even asked you guys to hit that like yet. Everybody's just right on top of it. Really appreciate you. Right on top of that, Rose. Really appreciate everybody hitting that like button. Rip and Vivid pack. I don't have any more Vivid. Actually, no, I do. I do. I have one or two more packs of Vivid. We're saving that. We're saving that. I am officially decided that for my 500 subscriber stream, I'm going to be doing my Sword and Shield era pack. So I have one or more packs from every single set from the Sword and Shield era. A couple I need to actually still get packs from. Celebrations, for instance. I still need a pack of that. But I'm going to do an opening of Sword and Shield. The whole entire era. We'll open up at least one pack, upwards of maybe 5 packs, depending on what set it is or whatever, what I have. And just have a nice little Sword and Shield rip. And that'll be my 500th subscriber stream. So that's my plan. So we'll be getting into that for sure. Let me get this light back up. There we go. Look at that. So much more light. We can see. Why does it show that I'm only have one viewer? Is there like something wrong with the live? So weird. It's only showing I have one viewer. It's not possible. It's just not possible. So weird, YouTube. Help me out here, YouTube. Come on now. I know it's a random Sunday night stream, but we can still get a little bit of a viewership tonight, right? We're opening up some packs. We got a little Surging Sparks here. Need a little Pikachu action. You got the Vivillin. Little Indeedee. Got that Delamize. Goodness gracious. Not that pack. Not that pack. That's right. We'll do a little perfect order. We'll get into some perfect order. And then I want to go ahead and start showing off some of this stuff I got from Goodwill. Yeah. We'll do these 3 packs. Show off some stuff from the collections I got from Goodwill. The title actually says I spent $110 on the title of the live, but it's not. That's not how much I spent. I forgot that I have 2 different shipments here from 2 different Goodwill locations. I don't know what I was thinking that was just all one space. All right, we got that Gengar reverse. It's a good reverse to get, right? We'll take that for sure. Would have been nice to have a better... it's all right little pack, though, honestly. And this, I even think this is playable, right? Pretty sure a Hole Digger is playable. Okay. That's a double sleever. It's a double sleever. We'll double sleeve it for sure. First shizzle. All right. Twilight. Masquerade, baby. Yeah, we definitely had to go back to more... go ahead and turn that down a little bit like that, yeah. Definitely had to go back to more portrait mode. Nobody was happy with the landscape. Nobody was happy with the landscape except Retro. Retro was it. Retro was the landscape guy for sure. A little Litwick action. Flood Baby, Timbor, Poliwrath, Hazel. Is that the reverse? No. Trevenant. Okay, we do get a Greninja. Check us out. No shots. I didn't even realize it was the Greninja until I read it. I was just looking at the art. What the flip? Okay. So we do get a Greninja from Twilight. Check that out. That was a decent little Pokeball, honestly. That was a decent little Pokeball. I can't complain. For sure. How's it going, Miss Independent? Wait, a Sunday Night Live? Hey, Chaos in chat. What up? What up? That's neat. Not seen that before. Yeah, it's a decent little card. They have these are shinies, they call these. They're shinies. These borders like that. These backgrounds, these white backgrounds. Cool card for sure. Got a decent little value on it too. I'm not sure what the value on this one is. It might be like 10, 20 bucks. It might be like 10, 20 bucks. We could look it up. Pull out the trusty old collector app. Pull out the camera mode. All right, where's the camera? There it is. This is difficult. There we go. Take a little snapshot. It'll identify it. Okay, there you go. Little $16 card. Yeah, that was a good little hit. That right there paid for the Pokeball. Dang near. Not completely, but dang near. It's a good little hit. It's almost top load. You know, that's top loadable. That's top loadable. We're going to top load it too. Screw it. I mean, I'm going to take it back out to scan it and all that and everything else. But it gives you guys the little pizzazz, right? We show it off a little bit better, right? We get that top loader on it. Check it out. It's sexy. Yeah. Good little card. I think we're going to probably pull that a few more times a night. Oh, what the heck? I like went right out of the freaking hole live and everything. Probably going to pull that out a few more times a night. The collector app, look up a few things, kind of see what kind of value we're actually getting out of all this stuff tonight. Thought that would be kind of fun to add to the live, right? My focus is all weird. You guys see that? Has it been doing that the whole time where my face, it keeps wanting to focus on that box? Yeah, so there it goes. That's so, no, it's still focusing on something else, right? Huh. I guess that's better. I don't know why it's like being weird focus like that. Huh. Maybe that fixed it. Maybe a little bit. Yeah, the focus is weird. I don't know. That's weird. Sorry about that, y'all. Were you able to get some drops? No, I didn't get any drops. I just, I got, that was a random Pokeball I had from stuff I gotten. I don't even know. It was on the Walmart shelf. It was still on a shelf somewhere. Oh, no. I got that Pokeball from a Family Dollar. That's right. It was the last Pokeball they had. That's right. Family Dollar. That's what it was. It was a good little job. I'm sure I probably paid Family Dollar. It was probably $15. So that one card paid for the whole ball. Can't complain too much. No, I definitely can't complain too much myself. Oh, you're talking about Miss Independent. Right on. Nice were you able to get drops. How's it going, our Joker? JK Joker? Okay. Just joking, Joker? Just joking, Joker. I guess that's what we're going with. All right, so let me back up here. So we got a few different things from this first collection I got off of Goodwill, right? Get this camera center back here. And one of them was, so this first group I paid $110 for. That's going to include these cards here, this tin that's been in front of us this whole time, which is a really cool tin. And then I also got 5 Funko Pops. Check that out. Yeah. 5 Funko Pops. I think that this lot of Funko Pops, I think I probably got this lot for $20. And then because it was from the same location, it got to be combined shipping with the other 2 lots that I won on Goodwill. So the shipping was really cheap. This one, though, has been ripped, and they did show in the listing that it was open. They actually had put this guy in there backwards. I flipped him back around and put him right. But you can tell it's got a little beat to it. The others all look pretty clean, though. I mean, I don't know how much any of these are going for these days, but, you know, a couple of those were 25th anniversaries, right? They had the 25th anniversary stamp on them. They should be have a little bit of value anyways, I feel like. I can't imagine any of these should be, like, less than $20 shipped, right? This should be, like, $20 shipped per thing, I feel like. Anybody else agree? $20 shipped is, like, minimum, right? Right? I feel that way. It's got to be that way. So, anywho, like I said, I got those and this group of cards. Let me get the photos out. That's not what we're looking for. Yeah, 26 bucks. So it was those 5 Funko Pops for 26 bucks plus the shipping, right? And then we got this tin. And this tin it's very secretive. I don't really know what's inside this tin. I'm excited. I really love this tin. This tin itself, the artwork and everything on it is really cool. I'm excited to see what's in it. I paid $44 for this tin. The gold energy on top, that had a little bit of value that I was excited to see. That helped get me in there. And then we got the trainer gallery there card. That helps add in a little bit of that value. And then the rest of it's just more mysterious, right? It's more of a mysterious, I don't know what could be in there. I'm excited. And then it was this group of cards. We got this group of 7 cards that I paid 21 bucks for. This one little group I have in my hand of 7 cards. So all in all, it was $110 after tax, after shipping and everything for the 5 Funko Pops, these 7 cards, and that 10. And then I have another Goodwill collection I'm going to go through as well once I get through this one. Get the live back going. I hate it when that does that. I want to be in the live the way I was. My comment feed looks weird here. Let me catch up. Same here for sure. Not ready for the work week. Yeah, definitely. I don't blame y'all for not being ready for the work week. I definitely have the fortunate opportunity that most of the time I get to be at home from work. I mean, I do have reptile shows on the weekends and stuff that I have to prepare for, but a lot of my time is spent at home for work. I do have that luxury. Yep, all this stuff's from Goodwill. Mystery tin, definitely mystery tin. Love the mystery tin. Yeah, that's a cool tin too. Like I said, I mean, that's a fire tin. You know, that's a nice tin. I want to say it's like Detective Pikachu tin. I don't know. Pikachu Mewtwo Strikes Back Evolution. I don't know. Strikes Back. Mewtwo Strikes Back. That's like the movie, right? That's like the movie, right? Is that the Mewtwo movie? Mewtwo Strikes Back? Does that tin go back that far? If so, that's an old tin. If so, it's an old tin. So anyways. I just wanted to go through these, like I said. Show these cards off. These are definitely the 7 bangers we got. And this one here, I mean, it is beat. A lot of these cards are pretty wrecked. They've got them in nice little ETB penny sleeves here, but they've got them in there because they're all wrecked. They're all wrecked. I mean, this one here is probably going to end up going in my personal collection, my personal beat up, destroyed collection. I feel like it's just it's too far gone. I am interested to see what the value is on this though, so we're going to go ahead and look that up for sure. And matter of fact, while I have it out, I don't want it to go back into that sleeve, because if I do put it in my binder, I'm going to have it be in one of these sleeves. Yeah, both those corners. That's a shame. Take a little effort. I'm sure I could get both those corners flattened down so that at least they would be flat in the sleeve for binder purposes. The mouth here, that thing is absolutely adorable. All sleeping with X-New or whatever his name is. Anu. That's an adorable card. Really great shape too. Got mild little corner dings, but nothing too crazy. This card's got great value. The non-hollow of this card, I sell all day long, no problem. Definitely a good card. This here, the Rock Ruff, this is a General Mills card. All the General Mills card had these really cool hollow effects. Really, really dope card. I have quite a few of these available on my eBay, and more listing on the way. I have a bunch of Pikachu cards coming up very soon, including some General Mills ones. The Lone Raichu here. This is a really, really nice one. Nice Cosmos Hollow. Any swirls on this guy? That would make it freaking fire. Or electric. One of the two. No, I don't see any swirl action. Still a really nice Sun and Moon card. Really beautiful Sun and Moon card for sure. All these, from these 7 cards, none of them were really clean examples, unfortunately. They all had their own kind of bit of play to them, to degrees. This Eevee will probably be fine. The Eevee will probably be all right. Yeah, it's okay. That's a near mint for sure. I was thinking movie. Yeah, I was thinking the movie too, right? Felt like that was it. With the Mewtwo, little XY evolutions. I don't really know why this card is in this group, but it is. Doesn't really add a whole lot to it. And then we got little Sylveon EX from Prismatic, right? Oh no, that's from Surging, from Surging Sparks. Surprised that's from Surging. Okay. Yeah. So that's like a little $4 or $5 card on eBay right there. So that group of cards, I probably kind of got hosed on because the conditions on them are so bad. If this Squirtle was like, if the Squirtle had a mildly good shape to it, it'd be worth a bit. It'd be worth a mint. So this is actually a reverse holo version. So the holos, the standard holos, would not have the stamp on it, but the reverse holos have the stamp. That's kind of like how you tell from these older cards. Yeah, let's go ahead and pop scan and identify back out from collector app. Go ahead and take that photo. See what it says. A little Crystal Guardian action. Not as much as I expected. Yeah, because it's got it as the normal. Yeah, so we need it as the reverse holo. So it's the reverse holo. There we go. Yeah, that's a $90 card. That's a $90 card, but it is damaged. Still. Oh, maybe I will list it on my eBay. I don't know. Jeez, dang. I don't think anybody would pay me that much for it. This thing's pretty wrecked. It's pretty wrecked. It would be fun. I feel like it's probably too far gone that PSA would not grade it. But if it could get graded, if I could send this away and get graded and get a 1, man, that thing would be awesome for 1. And that's honestly why I like to collect a lot of these beat up older cards. Eventually, one of these days, I'm going to get the balls and start sending some of these more beat up cards away in hopes of getting PSA 1s. For those who don't know, a PSA 1 in some ways can be almost as good as a 10. Definitely as good as a 9 in a lot of cases. Just a little fun fact. Yeah, I can't keep up with my live properly here. Yeah, so that's kind of the problem. If they're too far gone, PSA will just send them right back to you. They'll put them in some cardboard with a little note attached of some kind that says, "These are beat. What were you thinking?" Yeah, they'll just send them right back. Why is a PSA 1 worth as much? So just because there are so many people who collect PSA 1s. I don't know why. I'm a damaged card collector. You know, I have a pretty extensive damaged card collection. And some of them are worth quite a bit of value, you know. So I get it. Yeah, well, I think we're just gonna go ahead and get this guy added in here. I think for now that's my plan for him. And then maybe we'll figure out something to do with him in the future. Yeah, we'll just add him to the binder. The binder of misfits. Of damaged fits, misfits, and hotties. Yeah, all these cards here, they're all beat. Not all of them. Some of them are not beat. All these are, though. That Gratina up there, that thing's destroyed. Look at this thing. I mean, it's been through the wash. It's been through the dryer. It's been through hell and back. That thing is rough. PSA would not grade this. This one would not be gradable. They would send this back in a heartbeat. with a laughing emoji. You know what I mean? This Mewtwo also. I love this Mewtwo. But they would also send this back in a heartbeat. It is too far gone. It has been to the wash, been to the rinse cycle. Yeah, it's rough. But like this Jirachi, you know, he's just got a little bend here in his eyeball. He's got a crease here, down here on the bottom, right? See that there? And he's got some other little blemishes and stuff in the back. If I could send this one away and this one could get a 1, this would be a really good card to have as a 1. You know what I mean? Same thing with like this Scraggy. I think the Scraggy's probably too far gone also for PSA. Probably, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what their limits are. I really don't. I don't know how far a 1 is. You know what I mean? How bad can I send a card away? Because I'll send some rough stuff. I'll send some rough stuff. Don't try me. As far as what they charge you, that I can't answer. I don't know the answer to that question. I feel like there probably is a return shipping fee for sure, because that's part of what you're paying for. So like with PSA, right? So if you have a card that's after it gets a 10 or whatever grade it gets, it's valued at more than $500. You then have to be upcharged to the next level of grading because the $25 grading was not enough. And part of the reason is because they're covering insurance purposes. In order to ship this card to you now, it's going to cost them more money because they're going to insure the shipment, and insurance on a $500 shipment is going to be probably about $15 to $20 just for the insurance. So they're upcharging you because they have to upcharge you for the insurance. So I feel like, yeah, they would probably do some sort of charge of some kind, I guess. I don't know. I'm kind of rambling at this point. Let me go ahead and get this bulk out the way. I probably should have moved it all first. And then we're going to get into this 10. I said I'm definitely excited to see what's going on in this 10. The 10, we definitely gambled the most on, I feel like. I guess the one Squirtle technically paid for that group of 7 cards. It's just beat. I don't know I could get anybody to pay me $30 for that card. Maybe. I might put it on eBay and it might at $30 and somebody might buy it in a heartbeat. I might put it on eBay at $40 and it might sit there for a long time. I don't know. Like I said, I'll just kind of hang out my binder for a little bit. But this is how this 10 came. Definitely just all thrown in here. No organization whatsoever. It is an absolute disaster mess. I do kind of see down at the bottom. Oh, man. Down at the bottom of the tin here, I can see, if you guys can see those, they're like decks down there. So those are the cheapy decks that come with the Pokemon. I can't think of what it's called. It's like a kit to get you started to play the game or whatever. They're worthless. They're worthless, and they're taking up a good group of space in this tin. That I'm not excited about that. They did not show me very good pictures of what was inside this tin. We did see the couple cards they wanted us to see on top, right? We got the Melamar, right? We did see a couple of ones they wanted to see on top. We got a little trainer gallery card here. Nice shape, too. Good shape. I mean, even though it was all of a mess. Little Silver Tempest action, some Sword and Shield. And then also right on top is the Gold Energy. Another really nice card. I believe this is a Sword and Shield base. Pretty sure that's what that is. Sword and Shield base set. This one's in a little bit more played condition. I feel like light play is being generous. It might be more of a moderately played card. That's a bummer. You never want to see your energies have any sort of play, even gold ones. Energies, all these hull energies, they don't have a lot of value. It's sad but true. The gold ones, though, the gold ones are good. There are some energies that are worth a mint. There are some energies that are dope. There are energies that have, like, shadowy figures of Umbreon on them and stuff that are just freaking awesome. They're like $30, $40 a piece. All right, so this kind of went in, grabbed the first little handful. Going to try and get them kind of facing the right way. Might want to do some of this as we go through. What a disaster. I can't believe they send out stuff like this. Like, don't you guys have a little bit more a little bit more of respect for your job. I don't always get stuff like this from Goodwill. Usually it's a little better set. Like this, look at these, look at these. So this is the other lot we're gonna go through, right? I don't know what numbers I can show on these things, but so I'm gonna kind of be clear on careful on what I do. I don't know what you guys might be able to look up on barcode numbers or whatever. So I was gonna kind of be a little discreet here, but they sent these. I bought these. They were one lot was 7 sleeve binder sleeves, and another lot was 3 of them, or whatever. And so I bought both of them, 2 different lots from the same place, totaled $124. And basically inside here is a whole bunch of old vintage, some hollow stuff, definitely some decent cards in there. Don't remember what all was in there, but they did show decent pictures. And they even made sure to mark which cards were hollow and stuff. So if you weren't sure in the pictures, they were very meticulous on showing that. I probably either overpaid or going to get close to value on those. Yeah. I honestly probably didn't do well on that one. I have to look up those Umbreon energies. Yeah, they're cool. What's up, Journey? Yeah, the Umbreon, the energies with Umbreon on them. I don't know what they would be called. I feel like it would just be Umbreon energies, what you would be able to find it as. And then you should look up that other one I was telling you about, Kevin. That All Night Party. All Night Party is a really, really cool Umbreon card. Really, really cool Umbreon card. All right, I just saw a Cosmos Hollow there. Let's not get too excited. Trying not to spoil myself here too much, or you guys. Trying to get it all sorted so we can go through it a little quicker. Oh, I see another illustration where I don't know what it was. It was an S. It might be like Sandile. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I just saw that. If you didn't see that, oh boy. Oh boy, if you didn't see that. That's a good card. Okay. Let's go ahead and go through this match. So, first thing I'd like to do is I would like to look at the condition of these. And for the most part, they're okay. There are some cards in here that are going to have to be conditioned specifically if I pull those cards. But for the most part, it's a good lot of cards. They're not all beat up. So that's exciting. But we got a bunch of code cards here. Go ahead and go through all these. If anybody needs them, why not? Give them out there. Maybe they work. Maybe they don't. I don't know. Actually, I had the party card. Kid gave it to me with some rough shape. One for your binder. Yeah, it's a cool card. It's a cool card for sure. I have one that'll be listing here soon. It's in better shape. I don't know that it was. I think it was a near mint. I mean, it's not a 10. If it was a 10, I'd send that thing away. But I think it's a near mint. I think it was a near mint. All right. So first things first, we're definitely going to be pulling all of our artist cards. So this is a Kumiya card. Always pulling all my artist stuff. And then I'm just going to kind of sort it a little bit. Yeah, this is not working for me. I need to figure out my space here. Where I want to have everything. Because it is a mess right now. I want to get to that card myself. Oh my gosh. We got to see how much that thing's worth. Oh my gosh. I hope there's some more stuff in here like that. We still have just barely touched the surface too. All right. That's better. I think that's better. All right. So we got Sword and Shield, energies. All right. I'm good with that. So I'm just going to kind of go through these. And right now I'm just kind of processing them. I'm sorting them by Sword and Shield and by gray border cards, which would be your Scarlet and Violet era, Mega Evolution era. And then I'm also kind of going to be sorting out the reverse hollows and hollows in their own piles. Some of the reverse hollows and hollows I'll be listing on my eBay. Some of them I won't. And I'll also kind of be pulling out certain cards that I do like to pull out specifically to either list on TCG Player or eBay or EVs would be one of them. Always pull all your EVs, all your evolution cards. Somewhere, somebody will buy those cards all day long. Wheezing, we'll pull that one for sure. Nice Wheezing reverse. Yep, I was right. I was right. I knew it. The Sandal, that's a dope card. Scarlet and Violet base, y'all. That's a really cool card. I like it. Nice IR for sure. Definitely get that bad boy sleeved up. Yeah, that's dope. All right. We're off to a good start. There it is, baby. There it is. Oh my goodness. Please be clean. Oh, it's not clean. It's got some creases and bends. What is that thing worth, y'all? What do you think? Is it like a $20 card or is it like a $100 card? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. We're gonna look up a couple of these. Let's go ahead and look up a couple of them. All right. Do the Arceus. Get that Prism. Oh, okay. It's only like a $15 card. I was surprised by that. I really thought it would be worth a little bit more, honestly. That surprises me. The Sandal, I bet you it's probably right about the same. $15, maybe $20. $15, I think. Maybe $10. It doesn't like that it's in the sleeve. It's still computing. Yeah, I didn't like that it's in the sleeve. So the software does not like the glare of the penny sleeve. Let's try that again. Oh, wow, I was way off. It's $4. It's $4. I was way off. What about this Hollow Energy here? Ah, what the heck? You didn't find it. Ah. There it goes. All right. That's a good energy. That's a little almost $20 energy. I mean, it's not good condition. You know, it's probably more in a moderately played condition. So we'll say moderately played, right? Still like a $14 card. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. I'm all right with that. The Malamar. We'll do that one too. Why not? And then we'll even do this. Shout out to Collector App, by the way. Shout out to Collector App. Not looking for a plug or anything. That one worked in the sleeve. Yeah, we'll try this Meowth too. I know this one's got good value. I bet you it's like a $10 card. Oh, it's way off. It's like an $18 card, $17 card. Yeah, I told you. I knew that was a good card. It's a really good reverse. The Rockruff here. Rockruff there. Here, Rockruff. There, Rockruff. Everywhere. Everybody. Yeah, that's not a good one. This one's probably going to pull up a bunch of weird cards. It's not going to pull up the Cosmos Hauler right away. It's going to pull up something weird, I'm sure. All right, I'm surprised it pulled up the right one. That's a little $7 card. The Eevee's not going to be worth much. The Eevee's maybe $5. Maybe $5. All right, this is going to be our last one. Get back to going back what's in this 10. Oh, I didn't even pull up the right Eevee. It didn't even pull up the right one. All right. There. With the Arceus in a sleeve. Still a really, really cool Arceus. I'm surprised by the value. Very surprised by the value on that thing. Definitely a dope card. Man, we're already at 10 likes or 11 likes. Is that what I'm looking at? You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. I gotta get my YouTube all pulled back out and everything. I got all closed out of it. That's wild, y'all. Gotta head out. Good luck on the hunt. Catch you next time. All right, Kevin. Sorry if I missed that earlier, man. I was just kind of going through the stuff. Neat app for sure. Yeah, it's definitely a cool app. Definitely a cool app. They got some good stuff over there at Collector app. All right. Let's go ahead and see what else we got in this pile. Braxton. Let's get an older card. Got a little chunk hanging off, though. Jeez. Jeez, guy. Like, tuck it in, my friend. Tuck it in. Ugh. All right, it's near mint now. Near mint. All day. It is something I'll put to the side. We'll definitely make our additional pile for everything older than Sword and Shield. I always put back everything older than Sword and Shield. Gets their own little pile. They get held back no matter what. Whether I list them today, list them tomorrow, or list them 5 years from now, they'll have some value. Little catcher action. Nice reverse hollow. This is Sun and Moon base. Definitely pull that one back. I have recently gone through all of my bulk, or just like probably like 90-95% of it. I'm going to be sending out a whole bunch of bulk to a bulk buyer here on YouTube. If you guys have never heard of him, it's Phantom Cards. He is currently right now buying bulk at some good prices, and I've now come to the conclusion that the bulk that I have, I've pulled out all the value I can or want to out of them, that I'm willing to bother anymore at this point. So I want to send the rest of the stuff to him. He's paying Delibird. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one with the stamp too. Oh yeah, that's gonna be from one of the calendar boxes, right? Yeah, it's gonna be from one of the calendar collection boxes. That's a good one. That's a decent little pull. Dang, I done forgot what I was talking about. I was having a whole conversation and I just lost my train of thought. All right, get a little Shinji Kanja card. Nice reverse hollow on the swap there. Probably said his name terrible. I don't know what I was talking about, y'all. I totally like blipped out. Definitely some older stuff. Reverse hollow. Another Komiya card. Been pulling a lot of those lately. Energy retrieval is going to be a little bit playable. I probably have enough of these pulled for my eBay, so I've been putting some of them on my TCG player. But that's a nice little Yukimori card. What is this? It is a Komiya card. I don't think I've seen this one. Okay, I don't think I've seen this one. We were talking about the guy buying. Oh, right, the guy buying my bulk. Thank you, Miss Independent. I totally brain farted out. It's the weed. I blame it. Don't do drugs, kids. Anyways, so I've recently went through all my bulk. I've probably went through about 90% of it to get it together to send out to this guy, because like I said, all the cards that I'm willing to list on either my eBay or TCG player, I've already pulled out. The rest of it is just cards that I'll never sell unless I do some sort of bulk lots with them, where I'm putting them in like 100 card lots, 1,000 card lots, 500 card lots, or like $10 10 card packs or something, somewhere way where I'm repackaging them as a product to sell to somebody. Unless I start doing that, I just need to offload a bunch of it. So I currently have 8, not 1, not 3, not 5, but 8 of the large, if it fits, it ships boxes that holds up to 50 pounds. These boxes are probably 30, 35 pounds a piece. And there is 6,500 plus Pokemon cards in each box. Some of them have hollows in them. Some of them don't. Some of them are just all non-hollows. But Chris at It's Phantom Cards is currently buying these cards $20 per 1,000 non-hollows and $50 per 1,000 for hollows and reverse hollows. That's a good price. He's not paying for shipping, so you have to cover shipping on your own. And these boxes do cost about $30 a piece to ship. So it is a bit of an upfront cost for me. I'm hoping to send him 10 boxes. I'm hoping to send him 65,000 bulk cards here this next week. Is what I have planned to get put together for him. So that's going to be like a $300 bill for myself that I have to fork out until he pays me back for it. You know, he's going to wait until he gets these cards to pay me and everything else. So it's a process. But I'm excited. I'm excited to offload these cards. That'll be a nice little chunk of change to go back into all of this, to get some more bulk, to get in some more collections, for sure. Journey was in there tag teaming, trying to remind me too. Yeah, I got sidetracked. I blame the ADHD. All right, little McDonald's card there I saw. Not an old one though. We did recently get some old ones. That bulk that I went through here last week or whatever it was, when we were going through the Pokemon Go tin, I have so much value out of that tin. I don't know that you girls were here earlier when I was talking about it, but that tin that we were going through on that Thursday night live, for those over here for that, I paid like $33 for that tin. And after listing just the main chunk of stuff out of it, not counting all the little morsels that I've placed everywhere else, reverse hollows over here, artist cards over there, which probably is like another $100 of stuff that I've spread around in different spots. Just the bulk stuff that I'm going to list in one batch was $467. $467. What an absolutely crazy return on my $32 purchase. Definitely wild. Will do again. That was one of those Goodwill collections that was way worth it. I'm hopeful this one will. Right there, we're already getting up there. That's a good card. That's a good card. That's a really, really good card. I bet you this is $20 to $30. $20 to $30. 100%. 100% this is $20 to $30. I bet you it's not even going to scan the correct one. It's going to pull up the Silver Tempest version. I just listed a bunch of these non-hollows today. I bet you, yeah, see, so it's going to pull up the Silver Tempest version. And what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to go in here and search it up. So the number is 49,195. So we'll go in here, 049,195. And we'll find the holiday collection one. That's the one we're looking for right there. The holiday calendar one. So we'll select that. Oh my gosh, I'm so off. Wow, it's only freaking $5.50. I'm very, very, very surprised by that. That's surprising. I really expected it to be quite a bit more. Huh. Okay. Do you then? Do you then? Still a great card, though. Still an absolutely awesome card. Beautiful artwork. Got that Denene in there. And then the stamp here, it covers up a Toga Magaru or whatever his name is. That guy. The Toga guy. Yeah. And then the cool Denene. Then it's got a Cosmos Hollow. We got any swirls on this guy? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, what a swirl placement, y'all. We got an armpit swirl. Bro. That is a dope, dope swirl placement. I love that. Dang. Dang, that's cool. That is cool. That's a good card. That right there might have made that card $10. That might make that card a $10 card, I bet you. I bet you. There isn't a Pikachu card I don't like. For sure. What's up, Pokebear? Welcome, my friend. Yeah, no, I definitely love me some Pikachu cards. Like I said, I've recently listed a bunch of them. I had gotten cleaned out. I got cleaned out of Pikachu cards here a while back. All of my, like, bulk non-hollow cards that I had listed on eBay a while back. I had, like, 5-10 copies of just Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet Pikachus. Just non-hollow stuff. Somebody in Hawaii bought 90 some odd cards for for me to ship to Hawaii of Pikachus at $2 per card for non-hollow bulk that I probably paid a penny or two a piece for. So crazy times. That was a really, really awesome order that definitely helped shoot me up a lot. That Neat Arena, we'll definitely list that reverse hollow. That definitely helped shoot me up a lot. Little Lone Raichu. Got a crease there at the bottom, though. Unfortunate on that guy. The Knoll. I don't know what it is. These Knolls or cards are definitely going up in value a little bit. Nice Ducklet. Just listed one of these same artwork, but it was promo card. Lily's probably got a little value to it. Some of those are older cards for sure. Oh, there we go. There's some more from the same collection. So that's our third one from that same calendar collection. Cool stuff. That one's got a swirl on it too. That one's got a swirl right there too. Yep. Nice, cool little swirl on that one also. Almost looks like he's talking, right? Almost looks like he's like breathing out like that like morning dew condensation breath out of his mouth, you know? That's cool. That's cool. I like that. I'm doing well, Poke Bear. Doing well. We had a decent little chill weekend. Like I said, I've just been collecting up a bunch of bulk. I've been sorting through bulk for days. All this past week, been going through bulk like a madman. Actually, I'm not gonna sleep that one. That one's not on the top of the list. Bunch of these are McDonald's cards too. I'm just realizing some of these non-hollow McDonald's cards have a little bit of value as well. This Bug Catcher, because it's got that Mewtwo stamp on it. This is from a Mewtwo deck. This one's probably got a little bit of value. Bug Catchers are still playable cards in the meta. And some people do like to have some of these older ones for their decks. Something to be good to add to TCG player for sure. Some more code action for anybody that might be out there for that. Energy retrievals, playable. Fusion Strike energy, why not? Anybody else have anything crazy going on this weekend? Anybody have any cool things they did? This Kangaskhan, that one's gonna be worth a little bit. This is a Dragon Exalted, I think. But that's not the set this is technically from because it was reprinted for this Charizard deck. This one will be worth a little bit of money. This will be a $2-3 card all day. Anybody been able to get any Pokemon packs or pick up any collections or anything themselves? Let me know in the chat. Nice Eevee. Another one of these from that same little Charizard deck. Definitely be a nice little listable card there for sure. I just realized that I've been putting stuff in the wrong piles. Shoot. I only want the Eevees. Not Eevee. I've been selling these Eevees like crazy. This is Sun and Moon base. And these non-hollow Eevees have been selling like crazy. Maybe not this one. This one's rough. Honestly, I'm probably not even going to list it now that I realize how beat up it is. Dang. Dang. All right, so that handful wasn't as good as the first handful. Let's see if we can't get a little better handful on this third one, right? I did just see a little Bulbasaur. All right. The swirls are going wild on those Pokemon cards. Yeah, for sure. They're definitely crazy. I'm sad this weekend is so real that I'm going back to work. I'm so sorry, Journey. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. It was definitely great to have you, my little grandson and Ryan over for the day. That was nice. It was a nice little surprise. That was a nice Charmander. Nice little time for sure. Really enjoyed it. Glad that we were able to get out there and get pictures with Mikey. That was fun. We have a cicada tortoise. And for those who don't know, cicada tortoises are the third largest tortoise in the world, natively found in Africa. Really, really cool tortoise. They also call them African spur-thigh tortoises, is another name known for them. And yeah, we had two of them as babies. As babies, they were that big, something like that. And we raised them up until they were like that big. And then we like kind of got them a pen outside and put them outside because they just couldn't be indoors anymore because they had gotten so big. And now, unfortunately, one of them got away. She was an escape artist, got out like 3 times, and the last time she's just been gone. It is what it is. But the male, the big guy, he's been hanging around. He's still here. We definitely appreciate having him around for sure. He's big. He's not full grown yet, but cicada tortoises, male cicada tortoises, can get upwards of 250 pounds, y'all. 250-pound tortoise is huge. And yeah, we had the grandson out there riding on him today. He wasn't really riding on him. They didn't move around. But he was sitting on his back, got the photo op, you know. That was the important part, the photo op. So that was nice. That was fun. Be a nice little memory to have down the road, especially considering those dang tortoises live to be 1,000 or something. Maybe not that old, but 100 for sure. All right. Enough of all of this sorting. Oh man, that Mew. That's a nice Mew. What the heck? That's a good little pullable card. Got the Mewtwo stamp on it too. So there's a Snorlax in this deck. And I sell that Snorlax with this Mewtwo stamp on it for like $8 for a non-holo. I bet you this Mew's got a little bit of value. Yeah, I sell that Snorlax for $8 shipped for a non-holo all day long. Ultra Balls, playable card. Do I not have a place for playables? I guess not. Probably gonna have to go back through this stuff. That's unfortunate. That's on me. Same thing with the Shinji Kanjas here. Definitely like to pull those. For those who don't know, Shinji Kanja is the artist that did the Magic card from Paldea Evolved that everybody loves. He's definitely got quite a few other cards. I think it's a he. It might be a she. I don't know. But definitely got quite a few other cards out there, including this Magmar. Good little card for sure to pull to list on either TCG or eBay, whichever is your fancy. Growlithe, we'll probably list that as well. Starmie. Yeah, it's a really great Starmie holo. Definitely going to list that one. Sandile, another little Komiya card. Tamakazu Komiya. Definitely list that one. Might even list the Mankey. Why not? It's a Sword and Shield holo. This thing's beat. That's trash. All right, so we get this is a Bulbasaur from Detective Pikachu. It is beat though. It is really, really beat. Unfortunate. Might get added to my beat up binder. Nice little Pikachu. This is a Sword and Shield base. Yeah. Just listed a bunch of those. That one's got some decent little value. So there's that Eevee. There's Charmeleon reverse holo from XY Evolutions. Too bad it's freaking destroyed. Still got a little bit of value of that card. Still a little meat on it. Somebody will buy it. It's still an alright binder piece, so somebody will still want it, I'm sure. Freaking Worlds card 2012 that some kid chewed on. Like, what the heck? What the heck? Yeah, I like dirtied my piles. I don't know what I did here. I gotta figure it back out. I dirtied up my piles somehow. It just needs to be put with all the older stuff. Eventually, at some point, I haven't gotten around to it, but at some point, all of the cards that are from Sun and Moon and older that aren't cards that I want to instantly just pull and put on my eBay because I can sell them on my eBay, I need to get them all listed onto TCG Player. I haven't done that yet. I do have random little tidbits of Sun and Moon and X and Y cards on TCG Player as far as like bulk goes, but I haven't really put the meat of the stuff I have. I have a lot. So I need to eventually get to doing that because there's definitely some value here in a lot of these cards that I'm not going to list on eBay. Oh boy, there we go. There we go. Where you at, Kevin? Got another one of those all-night party cards. It's an all-night party out there, y'all. Hold on, we gotta have a party now. We gotta have a party. It's gonna get loud. It's all-night party, y'all. Really, really cool Umbreon card for sure, though. That thing's dope. So what all we got in here? So we got Umbreon there. I'm not sure who that is. Is it Latios or Latios? One of the two, maybe. Is that Sneevil there, I think? Got Crobat up here. Who else is in here? We got Crawdont, or one of the crab lobster guy, Crawdont, whatever his evolution line is. That's him right there. I don't know that I see anybody. Or maybe that's Weevil, not Sneevil. It's Weevil. Right? Oh, it's like Lunatone. It's Lunatone, yeah? I think so. I think it's Lunatone. Cool little card, though. Nice little, like, $15 card. This one's in rough shape. This one's maybe a $5 card. If that, maybe. I don't know. It's a little bit of rough shape for sure. Never seen this before. Yeah, I have a really good, clean example that I'm going to list on eBay here soon. I think it's in this group. This is a great group of cards right here. Can't wait to see what the value is on this group. This was a collection that all got pulled for this group to be listed together. There it is. Yeah, that's a near mint copy. Really, really cool. Actually, no, it's not. It's not a near mint copy. I guess I just haven't conditioned it yet. It's not a near mint copy. It's more like moderately played, but the other one's pretty rough. The other one's pretty rough. This one's just kind of edge issues on the back. The other one's got creases and stuff. Still really cool. Nice little fun cards that people who don't know to look them up, that are into Umbreons, they don't know they exist, you know? If you don't look it up and it doesn't have Umbreon in the name, you don't know it exists. So on those kinds of cards, when I list them on my eBay, I'll try to make sure that I add that in there. So I'll put featuring Umbreon, as well add into parentheses. I'll put feat, F-E-A-T, Umbreon. And then that way, when people are searching Umbreon, that card will pop up. Same for this Pikachu one we had earlier, right? With the Denene and the Togedemaru on it, right? I also list featuring Denene and Togedemaru on it. Just so anybody who's searching those cards will realize that they're also on this Pikachu card. Just a little secret to the sauce, little pro tips, you know? All these cards are playable too. These Haas, these Cynthias, they're all gonna be good to add to eBay or TCG player. Honestly, TCG player is where I'm gonna probably add them. Eventually, this one's a good card. Double Dragon Energy. That's a good like $5 card, but it's seen a little better days there on the corner. Yeah, probably more like $2-3 now. Demon almost got a little bit of water damage here on the side. That's a rough one. That's a rough one, unfortunately. A lot of older stuff, though, in this group. It is a lot of beat-up stuff, though. Now that I'm getting through it, getting into the meat of it all, I'm seeing a lot of beat-up stuff. That's unfortunate. All right, no. Here's a good little pile. I don't know if it's the right stuff, if it's the stuff we're looking for, but it's clean. The deeper I get, the cleaner the cards look. All right. The deeper I get, the cleaner the cards look. We'll see. Maybe there's something crazy in those deck boxes, too. That would be awesome. If there was something crazy in those deck boxes, that would be fire. We're up to, what is it? Where are we at? 12 likes, y'all? That's crazy. Crazy stuff. 12 likes just over here processing some bulk. Maybe we'll open up some packs. You guys want to see some more packs open up? I did open up that Pokeball earlier. I do have this little blister here we're going to do. Little Chaos Rising blister. Got another one of these Charmeleon promo cards in it. Really, really cool promo card. Cosmos Hollow. Brand new artwork. It's another Komiya. That's what I was doing. Yukimori. Boss's Orders. It's a good little playable card. Always has been. People will definitely buy these cards up for a couple bucks all day. That's a playable card too. Little Sergio action. I mean, most of these cards were definitely majorly playable at one point in time because they're all put in these decks. That's why they all have these stamps on them, because they were all from these different decks. That's unfortunate. That's what a lot of these cards are, though, is a bunch of these stamped deck cards. I hope we find the Snorlax in here. We do have all these Mewtwo's, so if the Snorlax is in here, that'd be great. I know that card, at the very least, has really good value from these decks. I don't know that anything else is, like, super valuable. But maybe. Maybe even some of the energies might have. Maybe some of the people are looking for the energies too, you know? They don't make that deck anymore. It's definitely before Sword and Shield. So it's all Sun and Moon era kind of cards. Little code. Yeah, like I said, I'll be having collections come in like this pretty much all the rest of the week. Got a lot of different stuff coming in. Same with this card too, the Pokemon Fan Club. So for me as a reseller, trying to be creative in my listings. So not only do we have the Swoodaroos in here, right? But we also have a kid hanging out in some Pikachu outfit, right? And then his dad has got a little Pikachu shirt on. So I sell a few of these cards from time to time. There is, I think, maybe some holo versions of it also. But the non-holo I'll still sell. And what I'll do on the listing, I'll put Pikachu swag. I'll put in parentheses, I'll say Pikachu swag. And then that way, again, whenever somebody is searching my shop for Pikachu, this card will come up in their search. They may not know that this card exists, and it may just be Pikachu enough for them to want to add to their Pikachu collection. You know what I mean? Again, just a little pro tip. Little pro tip. I don't know that any of y'all are out there resellers. I feel like most of y'all are just kind of here for the fun. Here for the rips, here for the chills, here for the stream, here for the beard. Here for the here. My other business name. These were in the crease of the dang freaking 10. They closed the 10 right on all these cards. They're all beat to crap. Glad none of them were really worth it. Although that penny I think is a playable card. I do think that penny is a little bit of a playable card. Oh, there's a good reverse holo. Okay. Okay. I sees you. Yeah, those are all closed in it too. Oh, even worse, these deck boxes are empty. They're empty, so no wonder they have all these deck cards are in here. They just fluffed it with empty deck boxes. Oh, you guys are bastards. And then it's a bunch of energies at the bottom. Oh. We do still have a few more handfuls out of this 10. I do think we're still a bit out of value reach on it, though. We did find a couple good little cards. Maybe it's enough. Maybe it's enough once everything else is added to TCG Player, everything else is added to any other platforms I want to put it on. Once I find any of the other value out of here for whatever those reasons are. There's a couple things coming up. No. Just kind of sorting them all, trying to get them all facing the right way. Easier to go through them. They're definitely just a big disaster mess. At least we got the music, right? I do need to go through and get some more music added. Anybody want to give me some like music ideas? Like, I can't just add famous artists and stuff, right? It's all got to be copyrighted, non-copyrighted. More, what kind of style music are you into? Like, I just mostly have like a bunch of rock, kind of like, I don't know that I maybe call this like techno rock. I don't know. That's mostly what I have for my music on my lives. But if you guys have any like other kind of genre of music that I could search non-copyrighted stuff from, that'd be great. Got that Star You, Sun and Moon bass reverse hollow. Dang, man, why are all these cars gotta be so beat up, man? What is this? Come on now. Ugh. What the flip, man? That could have been a decent little card. Auxiliary hollow, we'll list that. There's a few auxiliary fans out there. This Wooper's a decent little non-hollow pull. Got the Denene, Yukamori, like that. I'm all for chaos and perfect order rips, slowly complete my sets. Yeah, you definitely picked out some stuff for me to help complete them for sure. Really appreciate you putting that in that order. I really appreciate the little extra tip as well. I was trying to save you some money, and you just threw it back at me. But I threw it back at you, so be prepared. All right, we got that rainbow. Nice pullable card on that one. That one's definitely a playable card. Big time. Big time. Again, I should just keep it over there with the... I don't know why I keep wanting to pull those cards to be listed with my playable cards, because I'm currently not listing anything on TCG Player that's older than Sword and Shield. I haven't been. I got to. I just need to go through them all, get them all in their sets, get it all sorted, get it all figured out, have it all be done so that I can get it all listed. Between the reptile show this and the family that, and figure it out. So much to do, so little time. That N's got a little bit of value. Hanging out with Zora there. Got a little bit of bump at the bottom, though. What the flip, man? None of these cards can be clean. Double colorless energy. It's got some good value to it as a playable card. Flareon, another beat-up card. Yay. From promo card. Okay. Another kid chewed on that one. Just took the little bite out of it, right? Like, what are we doing, man? Jeez. Give the kid a binky. Stop giving him Pokemon cards to chew on. All right. Nice little older reverse hollow there. Got that maintenance reverse hollow from XY Evolutions. Not really the reverse hollow from XY Evolutions we're looking for. Get some more of these Pokemon fan clubs. Why not, right? Some more codes for y'all. Because screw it, we can do it. Yeah, I'm kind of starting to rust through these a little bit. I want to kind of get caught back up. I'm going to go through this 10. I really like these Chanseys. It's a fun artwork. I really thought this would have been one of the ones I usually pull, like Komiya or something, but it's not. Still a nice art. Like the little Squirtle pot there as well. It's like a little watering can maybe, or a pot. Nice card. Pikachu, that one's got like a $5 card with the Pikachu stamp on it. I know that one's got some value. All right. Got this handful and one more. I'll be done with this 10, and yeah, I think I kind of got screwed on this one a little bit. Definitely didn't get the turnaround I wanted anyways. Definitely didn't find the big diamond in the rough. We found some good ones, though. I'm over here complaining, and we did find some good cards. There was some good stuff in there. There was a really cool yeah, that guy. I can't say his name to save my life. I keep wanting to say Arceus. Yeah, that guy. Goodness. We did find a few good things. Where are we at? We found the all-night party. It is damaged, though. The Charmeleon's fun. That's a good one. That's fun. That's a good one. That was a good one. Yeah, the Arceus. That was a good one. Sandile. I knew this was in there. And then I knew the gold was in there. Okay. Yeah, I saw those in the picture on the listing. So I knew those two cards were in there. No, the extra is doing this with bulk and standing in lines. Like you wondering what really happened with these cards. Like, what is the real story? Yeah, for sure. Definitely like, what's the real story with these cards? This is like a mysterious. Like we should be like trying to like Scooby Doo and find out who's the masked person. Nice Zygarde there. Definitely a bit of a pullable card for sure. Again, I'm just gonna kind of put it in my stack of Sun and Moon and older cards. Eventually, one of these days, I'll get through the mountain of those that I have. But not today. Not today. They're not a part of my stuff that I'm sending as far as bulk either. Once something is anything Sun and Moon and older, I consider is got value. It's not. It's no longer just bulk. This Espeon, I bet you's got some good value with the Mewtwo stamp on it from the Mewtwo deck. I bet you that's a good one. The Snorlax from this deck is good. The Espeon's got to be good too. Nice little Psyduck. There's that same Standler artwork, but this one doesn't have the Cosmos Hollow. Doesn't have the winter calendar stamp on it. Same artwork though. That's fun. Pokegear, Nest Ball, Ultra Ball, those are all playable. Wash Energy, that might be playable. Maybe. Another code card. Do you need like the whole code card? I don't know. All right. Last little handful. And yeah, it definitely seems like somebody opened up these decks and just dumped them out in this box and left them that way and then put the empty deck boxes in with the box in the tin. Sad. Even still, I also got to remember, so we paid $110 for these 3 lots of cards from this one specific Goodwill location. We had 3 auction wins I won and combined them all into one shipping. And the 5 pops, the 5 Funko Pops, are damn near going to pay for the group that we got. I feel like $20 shipped per Funko Pop is very reasonable for a Pokemon Funko Pop, right? So, I mean, we're going to be getting close to making a good chunk of our value back off of those 5 Funko Pops that we did spend on this one whole collection that we did a combined shipping on. We got that Meryl, the Sako Ito crochet artwork. Definitely a nice little pool. I don't think I have any more of these listed, or I'm on my last one of the two. Did just see a couple older hollows. Might be something in there. Might be something. All right, so this is another General Mills card. General Mills have these really weird Cosmos Hollow look to them. Really fun little holographic. There are a few of these that have some value. I would say that one's probably not one of them. Flaffy, little Komiya card. Why not? Null's probably valuable. Snowball. This is another Detective Pikachu card, but it's got a nice little crease at the top. Unforge. Yeah, once I get through these, we'll open up some packs. Break up the monotony a little bit. Open up some packs. Get back into some other stuff. Like I said, I have another collection to go through. That one's a little easier. They're just binder pages. it's pretty clear what we have and what we don't have as far as that collection goes. Yeah, there's so many people who collect Funko. I definitely agree. I do think that the Funko drive has reduced a bit. It's definitely it was at its heyday here a few years ago, but it's not quite there still today, I don't think. But I mean, Pokemon Funko Pops are going to reach a broad range of interested people. You know what I mean? You don't have to just be a Funko person to want it. You just have to be a Pokemon person. Or you don't have to be a Pokemon person to want it. You can just be a Funko person. You know? So, broad little range for sure. So what makes them perfect. Makes them the perfect little thing to have. The only problem with them is they're not easy to list, right? So when I'm listing Pokemon cards, I'm running through my scanner, taking a little scan, taking that scan image, adding it to a listing app that's going to create the listing for me. And I'm doing this at 50, 100, 200 cards at a time. And I'm making that 50 to 100, 200 listings at a time. So it's all very fast, uniformed. When I'm selling the one-off stuff like that, the Funko Pops, maybe if I want to sell older 10s or older ETBs or plush toys or whatever, all that stuff I have to like list individually, and it just takes a lot longer to list that kind of stuff. So I need to get to it because I definitely have massive backlog of stuff I need to list like that I would like to see listed. Just some decent binders that aren't just cheapy binders that have value. Some things that I took when I did my first card show to try and sell there, and some of them I did. All right, let me get a little cleaned up here. Don't need to have such the mess that I currently have. We never cracked open a Mountain Dew, man. They're gonna fire me. Mountain Dew's gonna fire me, man. I don't know. I might already be like breach a contract or something. Yeah, I'm in a bad spot. I'm sorry, Mountain Dew. I still love you. Oh man, yeah, we're a bad sponsor person. Dang, supposed to start the stream off, didn't do it. I blame you guys. You know that, right? You guys are the blame. Don't let you guys think that you get away with it. You were supposed to remind me. Now it's warm. I ain't gonna get a cold one. Now it's warm. Nah, we're not gonna get a cold one. All right. Gotta fix that curtain, huh? I got a whole little slice of my mirror here of stuff in the back room I don't want you all to be looking at. American Dew. Good old Mountain Dew. Why is it the label is always... I want to drink from it and have the label be here, but the mouth is there and the label's here. Like, I can't drink from it and show the label, Mountain Dew. What happened here? Why can't I just drink and you see the label? I see. It's a left-handed Mountain Dew. It's a left-handed Mountain Dew. That's what it is. I'm right-handed. There we go. Good old Mountain Dew. Like and subscribe. Yeah, I'm just going to kind of get all this stuff out the way for now. I'll get back into all that later. Probably like off camera. Well, garbage. I do have a growing collection of damaged cards I need to figure something out with. I plan to probably just do like some big bulk listing on eBay or something. Just kind of spread all the cards out. There's a lot of really good cards in there. They're just too far damaged for me to bother. But there are like a lot of $2, $3, $4, $5 cards in it. Just pretty damaged. All right. So, what did we get? So this is what we got out of this collection. I'm going to make sure I keep track of this. This has kind of been my new thing I'm trying to do, is keep track of the collection I buy and what I'm actually pulling and what I'm actually going to list from that collection so that I know the kind of value I'm getting from it. And this will be what I list from this collection that we spent $110 on. I don't think I'm getting the value back out of just the Pokemon cards, but with the Pokemon cards and the Funko Pops, I think we should be good. We should be fine. Definitely not the big turnover we had on the other one. We do have these cards too. That one was like an $18 card. These are a part of that listing as well. They were just also beat. And then the Squirtle card. The Squirtle card was really good. That was a good card. All day. Love to see that. And then I also just found in my bulk, as I was going through all my bulk, getting it prepared to send out, as I'm trying to send out 65,000 bulk Pokemon cards, I just found these guys. So this is just a standard Magikarp. Would normally be a 10-cent card any day of the week. Nobody would really care about this Magikarp, except it has a Pikachu on it. It has a derpy little Pikachu on it. And because this derpy little Pikachu's on it, this non-holo Magikarp card is like $5. It's like a $4 or $5 card for a non-holo. The reverse, forget about it. The reverse is like $20, $25. Crazy. Just because it's got that little Pikachu featuring Pikachu on it. So again, like I said, I would list this card. It would be listed as Magikarp, but I would put in parentheses featuring FEAT Pikachu. And then that way, anybody that searches Pikachu in my shop, this card would pull up for them. Pro tip. All right. So this is going to be, see, I already had it here. So I'm going to put that there on this group of cards. And I have other batches over here. It's kind of a mess now that I threw other things over here. But I have other batches of cards over here that I'm kind of doing the same thing. This is from this collection. This is from that collection. This is from this collection. So that I know when I list them, what collections they were from, what I spent, and when I'm selling them, I kind of have a better idea on how well I did buying that specific collection. You know what I mean? Just a fun way I wanted to start kind of keeping track. Are you kidding me? All right. How about we open up some Pokemon packs, though? How about we do a little Chaos Rising action? Little 3-pack blister. Got that Charmeleon promo in it. Awesome Cosmos Holo. Hopefully it's got a nice swirl on it, too. I know the last one I opened up had a decent little swirl on it. So let's hope this one does as well. I didn't get to pick the pack. This one was picked for me by a Target employee, I believe it was. So here we go. What up, Roar? No shot. Matt made it live. What's up, my friend? How's it going? Roar in the house. If you guys are looking for any sort of reselling content, any sort of just good hype content, getting into the weeds of it, brother, Roar TCG is definitely where it's at, man. Love Roar's channel. Matt's the GOAT. Yeah, I don't really think I see any swirls on this guy. Yeah, we're just processing some bulk. Some collections I got from Goodwill. We just went through this little bit here. Definitely had a couple decent little cards in it. What are we at? With that nice Alolan Raichu Cosmos Holo. One of those General Mills cards, Rockruff. The Meowth, you know that Meowth right there. That's like a $20 reverse holo Meowth right there. Really cool card. Sandile. The Arceus, man. Love the Arceus Prism card. So cool. You got the Delibird. And then the Pikachu from the calendar box. It's definitely a decent little group of stuff. Got that All Night Party. This is the second one now in the last week I've gotten of these. Well, this one's a little bit more damaged than the other one. The other one's probably more moderately played. But yeah, this decent little group of stuff for sure. Pretty good. And then we also got this sick Squirtle. I put it away in my damage binder because he's pretty rough. But got that Crystal's Guardian. It's like a $90 card if it was near mint. But you can see, you know, it's light played. It's light played. You know, maybe it moderately played. You know, nothing. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. I think it'll get it like a PSA 5, right? It should be fine. Honestly, it would be cool if it got a 1. It would be cool if it got a 1. One of these days, I'm going to get the balls to start sending away some of those damaged cards I got in hopes to get a 1, for sure. LP for sure. Yeah, I've got one other little collection we're going to go through. Some more older hits, some more older cards. But figured to open up some packs too, just kind of break up the monotony, hanging out a little bit. Never mind, man, just packed orders. Right on, right on. All right. Let's see if we can't get something out of Chaos. We did do pretty well with the Pokeball we opened up. Got a nice little Greninja. The Greninja Shiny out of Twilight Masquerade. It's like a $18 card, so that was a good little hit. We got that Deoxys. Cool. Special red card, though. Was a time when that card had some good value. Crocodile. Not what we're looking for. That is not what we're looking for. These 3-pack blisters, though, they've been pretty good. I will definitely say that if you're looking for the product that has pretty good hit rate odds in them, the 3-pack blisters are usually pretty good. I feel like you can't go wrong with them in most cases. Those, I like the mini tins, and of course, the regular sleeve blisters. Those are probably my favorite. That's probably my favorite product to open. Kakuna, little Ninetales. Another Deoxys. Emma Action. Weedle. No Crobats. Chaos is not proven as well as the Pokeball did, though. Wasn't that Pokeball? Surging Sparks, Twilight Masquerade, in perfect order. We pulled something from Surging. We got an EX. And we pulled the Greninja from Twilight. So perfect order didn't give us anything either. All right. Here we go, y'all. Yeah, we got a bunch of Funko Pops too, man, from Goodwill. Whole bunch of Funko Pops. Well, not a whole bunch. 5 of them. Ninetales action. All right. Maybe the 3-pack blisters suck. Maybe the 3-pack blisters suck. Yeah, we got some Funko Pops too. I paid. What did I pay for these? It was $26. $26 for 5 Pokemon Funko Pops. We got 2 of the ones from 25th anniversary. You get these little silver ones. I'm not really sure why they are that, but it is what it is. I feel like those got to have some decent little value as 25ths, right? And then a couple little fun Pikachus. A little angry one and a derpy one. $26 for all 5 of them. And then a little awesome little Lucario. I really like the Lucario for sure. From Goodwill too. Yeah, from Goodwill too. Yeah, this collection, I spent $110. I won 3 different auction wins from this specific Goodwill location so that I could do combined shipping. And in that combined shipping, I did that. I also had these 7 little hits, which was the Squirtle was one of them. And then this tin. This tin was full of cards. Little Mewtwo Strikes Back. Is that from the movie? Is this like from the movie, the Strike Back movie? You would probably know, right, Rar? I feel like this is like from the movie, right? Like, does it go back that far, OG? It's a cool tin. It's a shame that it's really indented on the front. That part's a shame. I wish it was in better shape. There's a couple more cards in it. Oh no! Nothing. Nothing. Playable. Was playable before it ran out of the meta. You got it too, Matt. You got to, brother. I'm telling you, man, it's worth it. So this one here, I go through it. So this is one of the better ones. This is one of the better ones that I do on there. Not all of them are bangers, you know. That's how it is with this business. Sometimes you win big, sometimes you win okay, sometimes you break even. But this was one of the better ones. So I went through this collection on last Thursday. Was it this Thursday? This past Thursday? Last Thursday, I think it was. Another collection from Goodwill. It was a Pokemon Go tin that was just slot full of cards. And most of it was bulk, but there was some good bulk cards in it. And I paid $33, 32 and some change for the listing, shipped and everything. That was what I paid shipped and everything for it, was 32 bucks. So we're already starting off with a Bulbasaur. This guy's like a $5 card. Then we just getting in some more kind of basic stuff, kind of blah. The Darkrai, that's a good little Cosmos Hollow Darkrai, right? Then we get into some better bangers. We got the Dragonair from Dragon's Volt. Dragon's Volt. Yeah, Dragon's Volt. The Dragonair, these are all from the same little group of cards, the Dratini. These things are bangers, little $15 cards for sure. All in all, this group of cards just in my hands that I have right now that I've listed on eBay or will be listed on eBay soon. Bruh. That Growlithe, the Radiant Collection Growlithe was in that tin. Look at that old e-reader Growlithe. I mean, it's damaged, but that's a sick artwork, man. Man, I love that artwork. The Ho-Oh, look at this Ho-Oh. Was that Call Legends or something? That thing's freaking stupid old. It's a shame it's HP because it's like $100 card. The Latios from the Dragon's Vault. The Latios. And these were all in that tin, right? These were all this Pokemon Go tin that I paid 32 and change for. And all in all, listed just this group of cards outside of the other odd end stuff that I pulled, reverse hollows that I put in my Sword and Shield reverse hollows, Scarlet and Violet reverse hollows, any of the artist cards, the Komiyas, the Sakuitos, the Yukamores, the Shinji Kanzas, all those got pulled out and put in their own little piles, right? And then maybe there was a couple other cards that, for whatever reason, got pulled out because they're just too badly damaged. $467 in this group of cards. $467 that I have on Card Uploader right now to list this group of cards. These things right here, these are all like $20, $30 a piece. That one's like $30 a piece. If it was near mint, it's like a $40 card. This one's got a cool swirl on his like mouth here. It's one of those solid swirl actions. I love the solid swirls. Those are always so awesome. Slurpuff. This Snorlax is like a $20, $30 Snorlax. I don't even know why. No, it's like a $40 Snorlax as a non-holo. I don't even think there is a holo version of this. It's so crazy. You got the Snowball with the McDonald's stamp on it. I mean, this was just insane. The freaking Vaporeon reverse holo. Check that thing out. Very, very insane tin. The Bullpix, this was like a $40 card too if it was near mint. Just an insane group of cards. Definitely an amazing turnaround. Like I said, they don't always work out that way. But that's what I'm looking for when I'm on there. That's the kind of kind of return I'm hoping for when I'm looking on Goodwill, man. I'm telling you, you got to go check it out. And definitely try to, once you've won from a location and you have that auction as your win, scroll down to the bottom and find more from that location. Find that option, select it, and then search in that location if they have any more Pokemon. And then you can combine shipping from the same location, and that's going to be your best way to really save some money. Because sometimes the shipping can really add up on these and hurt your bottom line for sure. You know, you're going to pay $10 to $15 in shipping on all this stuff from Goodwill. But if you combine it, it's $10 to $15 combined. You know what I mean? All right, how am I supposed to get in this? It's tamper evidence tape. Tamper evidence tape. Like, bro. Oh, we done messed it all up now. I closed my laptop too much. Ended my music. Ended it all. There we go. There we go. So this group is not as mysterious as the other ones. This group was a lot more obvious what I was bidding on. They took very detailed pictures. It's all binder pages, loose binder pages. Trying not to cut into them. My goodness, this is like... There we go. Whatever kind of cards. But I don't really remember what they all were. And then for whatever reason, both of the listings had one page they didn't show you the front of. They only showed you the back of one of the pages, which I thought was weird. Maybe there's something on one of those pages. Maybe there isn't. Maybe it was just a ploy to get you to buy. But yeah, whole bunch of WotC era. Whole bunch of WotC era stuff. Look at that Wooper. Energy Arc. That thing's cool. Whole bunch of unknowns. Teddy Rosa, man. Check him out. That is cool. Nice little Eevee and Igglybuff. Those are great. Unknown's seen some better days. The Dunsparce. Or just Dunsparce. My fault. And the Caterpie. That's a Yukimori, right? Was I right? It is. Oh, man. Yeah, so that's a great Yukimori there. All these older Yukimoris have really good value. I think, yeah, there's another one in here. That's why I bought this group. Was for the Yukimoris. The Poliwhirl's cool, too. Dang, my lights over here messed up again. There we go. There we go. Decent page. And then we got the Ammonite also. Also a Yukimori card. That's like a $8, $9, $10 card there, depending on the condition. The Kabuto. It's also Yukimori, right? Yep. It's also Yukimori. So I'm pretty sure it's like between these two, either the Kabuto or the Ammonite. One of those two are the first Yukimori card. I think there's like arguments on which one's the first. I think one of them was like drawn first, but the other one was released first or something. I don't remember. I don't remember what the argument is, but they're like OG Yukimori cards. Those are always the ones that have really, really great value for sure. Awesome stuff. And I mean, they're not bad. They're not bad. I don't really see anything outside of light play. From the front, from the back. From the front, they all look damn near mint from the front. I mean, that unknown is rough. Yeah, I mean, that unknown's rough. You know, that's maybe we'll send that away one day for a PSA 1. They might reject it. That one might be too far gone. I don't know. I need to figure that out. I want to know what the what is too far gone for a PSA 1. Because I have so many damage cards I want to send away and gamble with to try. But I just don't know how far gone is PSA 1. But so that group of pages, as well as this other group of 7 pages, trying to find. And then we got another group of 7 pages. These ones aren't WotC era. These ones are a little bit more modern, but I think it's like maybe some black and white. 2008. What's 2008? Is that EX era? What's 2008? I don't know. I don't know. Excuse me. Got to be careful with cutting these things again. Again, they got these evidence tape on here. That's wild. Evidence tape? Did you guys like have to take this out of somebody's house that you like kicked out? Oh my gosh. Am I buying Pokemon cards from Goodwill that they got because people were evicted from their homes? Oh my gosh. Were these like cards like in a crime? Is that why they're in evidence tape? Oh man. I'll be lurking for a bit, bro. Much love. I appreciate you, Matt. Appreciate the watch hours, my friend. Got that Laudra. It's a nice reverse holo, 2008. I think these are all like the same set. Yeah, they're all the same set. Maybe it said that in the listing. Maybe it did say that in the listing, that it was all the same set. Diamond and Pearl, Great Encounters. Great Encounters. Okay, so it's Diamond and Pearl era. Again, I don't know who some of these Goodwill locations have working for them, but they definitely know Pokemon. Not all the locations do, but some of the locations, they know Pokemon. And their listings sell like they know Pokemon. Man, these are clean. I mean, you know, as clean as you'd expect for 2008 cards, but they're clean. They're clean. Heart Gold, Soul Silver era, Diamond and Pearl era. Diamond and Pearl, is that what we said? Diamond and Pearl. It has that dark cold, Heart Gold, Soul Silver border, though. Did Diamond and Pearl have that also, maybe? I don't know. Got that Hunt Tail, like that. Reverse holo on that one. Yeah, these are clean. Would be crazy if like one of these were possible to grade, but I don't know that I've seen anything that good. I don't know if I've seen anything that good. Oh, there we go. A little Togepi. That's cool. Awesome Togepi reverse. I'm digging that. For sure. Yeah, it looks like somebody was like kind of master setting Great Encounters here. Got that Darkrai. Oh my gosh. The Togekiss, he's kind of beat. Check out the Platinum here. Palkia. That's dope. Sceptile. That's dope. Blaziken. That's dope. Rotom. Oh my gosh. Those are all really cool. And they're like really nice cards too. I mean, the Togekiss is rough. The Darkrai is also got a little roughness to it. Yeah, Darkrai is a little rough too. Oh, the Blaziken's got a crease in it too. I didn't see that in the front. Dang, it's like wrinkly. Got that wrinkle to it. Dang. That's the problem with these cards sometimes, especially getting them off of Goodwill like this. You know, there's no guarantee on condition or anything like that. The Palkia is nice. The Palkia reverse is decent. So is the Sceptile. The Rotom is okay. It's a good little group of cards on that page, though, for sure. The Houndoom is dope. I like that. Dialga reverse, Platinum. Arbok. Those are cool. Lapras. Check the Lapras out. That one's probably the hit. That one's probably the hit of the group. That's a dope Lapras reverse. Love these older cards. I'm such an older card fan. Check out that Slowbro. That thing's cool. That's a really cool card. Luminous, Igglybuff. Those are fun. Cute cards for sure. The Houndour, that's a good one. Slowpoke, that's a good one. Mudkip, I like those. Definitely probably going to list most of these cards. Just put them right on the eBay. We're going to put them right on the eBay in their own little group. Just kind of like I've been doing so I can keep track of what I make and sell from each collection. Volbeat, nice Volbeat there. Yeah. Don't know that I'm going to get value back on that group. I feel like some of those reverse hollows should have some decent value. We could definitely give that a little look-see. Could spend a little more time on this and check them out on Collector app. Give a little more props to Collector. Maybe one of these days they'll sponsor me, right? All right. I wonder if that hollow sticker is going to be in the way. Yeah, it did. It messed it up. Come on now, stop pulling up that card. That's not what it is. Oh, it is what it is. It is that card. Duh. Ah. Man, I am just messing this all up. No, stop. Wait, don't. Go away. Save. Stop. 1. Jeez Louise. So it is the reverse hollow. Okay, so that one's not worth a lot. My goodness, that app was really freaking giving me a hard time. What's the Marsh Top? I mean, he's a non-hollow, but might have a little value. Are any of these other ones rares? I really need new glasses. I really need new glasses. Some of these older, more vintage cards are so hard to see the set symbols and stuff on them, the numbers and everything. Trying to find the rare symbol on them, and it's so hard to see for me. I gotta like look under my glasses. Is the Hariyama rare? I think so. Ooh, Grovey, no. Yeah, Hariyama's a rare. Pretty sure. All right, just a little bit on that one. Thought the Marsh Top would be a little bit. Hariyama wasn't worth crap. All right, that one's got a little bit of value. We're still a long ways away. Let's hope that some of these better cards will start picking up our value a bit. The Togepi's got to do it for us. The Togepi's definitely going to do it for us. We're going to scan in both the hollow and the non-hollow. What? The hollow's only $5, $6? Dang, and the non-hollow is $1.35. That's crazy. Shame. And I'm sure all these cards that are good ones are all going to be damaged and beat up. Yeah, that one's $22. These ones are where the value will be, and these are all the ones that are all destroyed. $33. Palkia is nice. What? No, we gotta go in there. That one can't be right. It's gotta be like hollow, not reverse hollow or something. Sceptile's nice. Will you pull up the Blaziken with all this tape on there? Nope. Nope. I figured the Blaziken was too taped over. Really nice of this location, though, to put all these little stickers on here letting you know in the photos that these cards are hollows. Because that can definitely be hard to show in some of these photos that they are or not. And, I mean, that means the world. That means a whole difference of value, you know, whether it's a hollow or not. And if you can't tell, you don't know, you know. Blaziken's a nice card. Rotom. What? The Rotom's the crazy one? No shot. No shot. The Rotom's the most expensive one. $41. Blaziken is damaged. $9. This is not the right card. I wish it was. Sceptile was okay. I'm just going to leave it at near mint. It's probably not quite near mint, but it was okay. This one is not the right card. Yeah. The reverse hollow. There we go. That's a little better value on that one. The Darkrai is damaged, unfortunately. What a great card. $13 now. Togekiss is very damaged. $9, probably less than that, honestly. The Togepi's are okay. All right, so we're at $121 already. I'm already at $121 in value. I spent $124 on this group of stuff, and we still have a couple pages to go through, so we're kind of hitting value. Kind of hitting value a little bit. The Houndoom. Yeah, it's a $5 card if it's a non-holo. Yep, $5.60 on the Houndoom. A Hypno might have a little value too. Yep, it's a rare. The Hypno. I don't know why I didn't just take these out of the sleeves. I feel like at this point in time, with all this hassle we're doing, I should have just took them out of the sleeves. This is the big one. This one here, I think, should help really start paying for this collection. Come on, baby. Lapras Reverse Hollow. $38. $37.32. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Dialga. Again, you got that platinum reverse on it. I need a better way for my freaking tablet to sit up here. Not a lot of value on it, though. Are all these rares? No. All right. Figure just go ahead and get pictures of the rares. Sometimes it's obvious that the rares are going to have a little bit of value because there is like that Wailord. There you go. The Wailord right there is $11 card. I don't know if that's actually the non-holo or not. Yeah, non-holo. Non-holo, that Wailord is $11 card. All right. $1. We haven't even scanned all these cards in either, right? We've only scanned in, you know, certain cards. Been hand-picking certain ones that I thought would have some value. So there's plenty of other cards in here that are really going to help this value with this collection. And we should do well. We should do well. Again, $124 I spent on this group of cards. We're already at $191 in value according to Card Uploader, which uses TCG player information, basically. Just looking to see if there's any other rares on this page or anything else that I feel like might have a little bit of value. No. Maybe the Whale Mirror. If the Whale Lord has a bunch of value, maybe the Whale Mirror does, even though it's not a rare. The Skarmory might be worth something, maybe. Possibly. Sometimes these cards can have a little bit of value. There's a few Skarmory fans out there. Nope, not that one. Houndour. Houndour could be worth something. The Igglybuff definitely is. Almost all Igglybuffs have a little value. And then maybe the Luminous also. Yep, $6.41 for that Igglybuff. Lumize has not got value. Where did the Yukamoris go? Did I scan those in already? Oh, they're right here behind me. Right. I still have 3 more pages. Yeah, this is just the 7 pages. The 7 pages paid for this group, not even including the 3 pages that I have still with the Yukamori cards in them. Oh yeah, the Mudkip's $7. The Slowpoke, I bet you, is gonna have some good value. It's a really cute card. $7 in the Slowpoke. Coughing, maybe. Possibly. Make sure there was non-hollows. Yep, non-hollow. Non-hollow. Those are great. Those are great cards. Volbeat, maybe? Don't see any rares on this page. I don't think any trainer cards are rares. I don't think there is a rare trainer card. I think all trainer cards are either common or uncommon. Leftovers. Premium Ball. Amulet Coin. The Premium Ball doesn't even show a value. That's weird. Huh. Doesn't even show a value at all. All right, so also we got these 3 pages, right? Because this is all one group. This is all one order. Even though it was 2 separate listings that I won, it's all one order. $124. Whooper. The Whooper adds a nice little bit to it. $261. What's that Arc Energy at? Some of these unknowns are really valuable. Some of them aren't. I would say that this common here probably isn't. Yeah, this common here probably isn't. And that common there probably isn't. Teddy Rosa might have some value. And I think this guy too. Only $1 on the Teddy Rosa? That's wild. $1 on him too. There's a rare candy back there. Little Eevee action. Can't remember what set these are. These are all like the same set too, though. Eevee's $8. The Igglybuff's $5. This Poliwhirl. It's a fun card. $3 on the Poliwhirl. Dunsparce. Dunsparce has definitely gained a lot in popularity. And then the Caterpie Yukamori. That's got to be like an $8 to $10 card minimum. No shot. No shot. $1.89? That can't be right. Neo Discovery? That can't be right. That can't be right. Because I've sold this Ammonite for so much money. And you're going to tell me that that guy is not worth as much as this, at least? What? Maybe I had a first edition? Why is this saying only $238? I sold this Ammonite for like $8. Maybe it was a first. I don't think it was. The Kabuto, also Yukamori. $3 on that guy? No shot. That's sad. It's not what I'm charging for those on eBay. That's not what I'm getting for those on eBay. I don't know why the value is so low on here. But that's not right on those cards, I don't feel like at all. All right, so that's our kind of final number. Again, I didn't scan in all the cards. There's still a bunch of cards to go through to see what this collection that I spent $124 on Goodwill would be worth. But just out of that group of cards, we're looking at about 256 bucks out of these 10 pages. So I'd say there's probably another $50 in there. We'll just round it up to 300 bucks. Probably pay 20% in fees and shipping and everything. So all in all, I'll clear, maybe we'll say $225 to $250 is probably going to be in my pocket after it's all said and done. Once I pay for that. So I'll make about 100 bucks. It's not too bad. It's not too bad on that group of cards. I'll make about 100 bucks. All right, let me catch up on chat. Sorry, y'all. I was definitely very honed in on what I was trying to do there at the moment. I do apologize. This is a Goodwill auction. Yeah, definitely Goodwill. How do you find cards at Goodwill? So Goodwill has an auction site. It's called ShopGoodwill.com. And on ShopGoodwill.com, you are shopping from Goodwills all over the nation. I don't know that they all use auction site like that, but a lot of them do. And you just go on there and you search whatever you're looking for. They sell everything. It's not just Pokemon. They sell everything. You can buy video games on there. I know another guy on here that does content, Retro Mike. He buys video games on Goodwill. I like to buy Pokemon. I bought Yu-Gi-Oh cards on there too. I'm sure you can find some Magic. I'm sure you can find Skylanders or whatever suits your fancy. Maybe you're into jewelry. Maybe you're into gold and stuff. I've seen Pokemon cards and collections on there go for thousands of dollars. So it's a really great place to source Pokemon cards. In my experience, I've spent a crap ton of money on Goodwill over the last year with them. And yeah, most of the time they treat me very well. Most of the time I do very, very well. Very, very pleased with the outcome of what I end up spending with them and what I get back in value. Sometimes there's some outliers that are a little rough that I wish were better. But, you know, that's the way business is. That's the way buying and selling anything is. That's called life. But yeah, there's definitely a decent couple little collections. I feel like we should do pretty well. We'll get those added, get those listed, get them in the line of stuff I need to get listed. This one's behind on the live too. Welcome to live chat. Remember privacy and abide by our community guidelines. You tell them. We do have 9 active viewers, man. That's crazy. It's crazy that we're just kind of chilling here. Not a whole lot going on. We're not ripping any packs. I'm sure some of you all have fallen asleep by now. Some of y'all are just kind of got me playing in the background, just kind of listening to me do your own thing. That's cool too. I appreciate everybody that popped on, though. We're already almost at 1 o'clock. Oh my gosh. We've been streaming for almost 2.5 hours. I had no clue it was that late. Wow. Okay, that's cool. Decent little Sunday night stream, just kind of hanging out with everybody. Really appreciate everybody that popped in. And I think we're going to go ahead and end it off here. So, yeah. Should see you guys again Wednesday night. Of course, we're doing Wednesday night Pokemon stream. We're opening up a whole bunch of Pokemon packs. I think what I'm probably going to do again, we've already opened up one. Maybe we'll open up a second pitch black booster box. I'm not sure. I don't know, y'all. Our booster box is becoming that thing you should just kind of keep sealed. Is it really worth opening it up? Or should you just hold on to it for a long-term investment? I don't know. The last one we opened up, I definitely didn't get anything crazy out of it. So maybe this one has something better in it. The last one was from Danny Phantom. That one is from Pokemon Center. So maybe it has better hits in it because it's from Pokemon Center. I don't know. But yeah, I think that'll probably be the live this week. We'll open that box up, and if not, I'll come up with something else and we'll postpone that for another week. So that's something you guys think you might be into. Open up Pokemon packs. I shared my experience on reselling on this channel. We do little shorts of from my TCG collection. Cheers, a Beard's Tail. When I show off what I'm selling on my eBay, I'm shipping out today. Do our little shorts, we do our little lives and all that stuff. I do different videos where I'm trying to cover different ways to help you guys collect Pokemon cards, source collections to resell. So definitely check all my different videos out. One of my best videos on here is going to be my storage video, how to store 50,000 Pokemon cards or something. Definitely my best performing video on here. So if you haven't watched that yet, I really recommend it. And yeah, until Wednesday, I'll see